Listen up, listen up, listen up. I'm so fired up this morning because I realize that many of us, though we have a decent job or a decent house, or we have a pretty good mate, if you are with somebody that you love and you've been with for a while, but something inside of you may be feeling like you need more. There's an emptiness or there's a yearning that I gotta do something different. I gotta experience something besides this job that I'm on. I've gotta travel. I've got to have more of a connection. I got to obey a calling. Something is nagging at me. What is it? Well, simply, it's because you are an infinite being. See, there's two parts of you. There is a part of you that is physical. That is your physical body, your stomach, your head, your skin. And we take pretty good care of that, hopefully, bathing and eating. But something tells you that there's a deeper part of you that can't die, that's fearless, that needs to experience something that you're holding back because of fear. And so there's an infinite part of you. There's an infinite part of you that's tied to the universe, the sun, the moon, the stars, that expands. Now, you have a brain, but you also have a mind. And your brain is not your mind. Your brain is that part of you that cannot expand. It's 6-7 ounces and 7.5 ounces. And there's the mind, which expands. If your brain expands, you have a disease that needs to be treated. And some people have that. A head that expands constantly, as you've seen in the movie Mask with Cher, the young man who complained about his, his head expanding and it was elongated. But mind is as vast as the universe. I mean, quintillions of space, of miles. And as we grow and experience, so does our mind. You've heard of the saying that small minds talk about people, average minds talk about things, and great minds are always talking about ideas of expansion and growth. Because the more you experience, the more you learn, the more you get in tune and feel, the more you want to expand. So your mind and your spirit is seeking to grow. And when they don't grow, you feel contracted. You feel like things are closing in. You feel limited. So what are 4 ways, specific ways that you can expand your mind? Number 1, get in tune with your infinite self. Get in tune. And one way is through meditation. Meditation makes us to feel that we are not limited to the physical body. You can actually feel spacious, tapped in, turned on to something bigger. And if you practice that 5 to 20 minutes a day, you get in touch with that bigger part of you. You may even experience healing and connection and hugeness and bigness. Some of us are afraid to go big, think big. What are we afraid of? The other thing is, don't wait until everything is all right in your physical surroundings to feel like it's all right. Some of us wait until everything is perfect. Everything won't be perfect. The only place that you'll experience perfection is within. And let me tell you, when you beginning to experience all is well, all is in divine order, and everything is all right, somehow, whatever within you begins to reflect without. So you will begin to experience people who you'll connect to for that business deal. You'll begin to meet people and talk to people because you're not limited, and expand, and then that business deal will come because now you're reaching out into the highways and the byways, and you're experiencing something more than beyond your little limited circle. It may be in another state. It may be on the internet that you're probing into another territory. or because you're stretching yourself to talk to other people that are unlike you, that you have found somebody with an opportunity that you're looking for. But if your mindset is not bigger, you will not look for that person or see that person, because we tend to see and find exactly how big our minds are, how expanded our minds are. Never limit yourself. The third thing is, don't use limiting titles. Stop saying, I am just an educator. I am just a mechanic. I am a Christian, a Muslim. No, you are universal. You are all of that. Christian is just one who was crystallized into oneness with God after the example of Jesus Christ. You're that and then some. Muslim is one who submits to the will of God, following the prophets. The Jew is one who follows all the prophets and their paths. And all the prophets, even though they were different times, had a similar message. So, with that, you are going to experience much more than that. Let me take a drink.